What's going on, guys? FadeitLuie here, bringing you guys a brand new video. We're gonna be doing a mid-fade on my boy, so stay tuned. We're starting off with our gold FX, making sure we create our first guideline, contouring to his head shape. Make sure to stretch the skin with your opposite hand and don't be afraid to move the ear out of your way. Now that we're done balding him out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. You always want to make sure you make this guideline around 1 inch thick so you can spread the blend. Now that we already created our guideline, we can slightly close the lever midway and all the way closed and attack that initial guideline. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to our 1 guard all the way open and create our third guideline. We're then going to use this same guard and the lever to soften up the line and get ready for the half guard. Now that we're done softening up the line with the 1 guard, we can move on to our half guard and erase the line completely. Make sure to stretch the skin with your opposite hand and use your corners. Now that we're done with the lower guards, we can move on to our 2 guard all the way open and create our 4th guideline. We're then going to use this same guard and the lever to soften up the line and get ready for the 1.5 guard. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated, man. Thank you. Now we're moving on to our 1.5 guard and we're going to erase the line completely. Make sure to use your corners and the lever. Sometimes there's still a faint line after using your 1.5 guard, so switching over to your 1 guard all the way open would definitely help. Here I'm detailing as much as possible and I'm switching back and forth between my 1.5 guard and my 1 guard all the way open. Now I'm using my half guard and I'm flicking out the line between the no guard all the way open and the one guard all the way open. Now we can use our clipper over a comb to create our silhouette and make sure our canvas is nice and clean. Now that we're done shaping up the hair, we can move on to our 3 guard all the way open and create our 5th guideline. This is going to help us blend into the bulk on top and also the lower guards on the sides. Again, we're going to make sure we use our clipper over comb to make sure the fade is as smooth as possible. When using clipper over comb, you want to make sure you use your vertical cuts to blend and your horizontal cuts to debulk. Moving on to this hairline, we're going to debulk the front because it's very dense there compared to the sides. The amount of hair we're taking off here is very small, so make sure you don't take off too much hair because your client will be very mad. Moving on to our NST outliners, we're going to start off at the middle and work our way to the sides. You always want to make sure you don't push the corners in too far deep and keep your vertical bars as natural as possible. Remember, this is not the finished product, the fade is not the finished product, and also the lineup is not the finished product. This is just what I'm able to catch on camera. Now we're connecting it to the other side, and you also want to make sure you keep your vertical bars as natural as possible. Always remember that. As you can see, the lineup is starting to come together. We're adding our finishing touches, especially on the side right here. When you're fading your sideburns, I always start off with my no guard all the way open, or I'll start off with my one guard all the way open and debulk a little bit before I start fading. Now I'm switching over to my one guard all the way open and then my half guard. Then the 1.5 guard and the 1 guard all the way open are the largest guards I'm gonna use on the beard. Moving on to the bottom of the beard, we're going to follow his natural jawline and line it up and make it as crispy as possible. Before we even started lining it up though, we combed the hair down and made sure everything was nice and laid down. Now that we're done with the beard, we can move on to our Turkish razor and Derby Premium blades and make them as crispy as possible. But before we do that, we're going to apply some shave gel so our razor could glide better. When using the razor, you want to make sure you stretch the skin as much as possible with your opposite hand and keep the blade at a 45-degree angle. This lowers the likelihood of you cutting someone. If there's skin gonna take against the grain, make sure you go against the grain near the cheek area. It makes the beard pop out a little bit more. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you made it this far into the video, leave a comment down below of my subscriber count. I want to see if you guys are really paying attention. Hold on. I'm gonna get that on camera. I'm gonna leave that in.
Bro, I definitely did not want to have you fuck up my shit.
No, you're good.